So what's up, everybody? Look at this. We got
oh wow, there's a lot in here already.
Yeah, Jeff Coates, Tim Evans. Look at all these people. DC's in the house. DC's been here like since the get-go. Barndor, DT, Andrew the Cannon Buchanan, Chris Buzalencia. How you guys all doing tonight? Can't believe you want to hang out with Alec and I and drink and smoke. That doesn't make any sense at all. But
let's be honest, I just want to hang out with you.
Oh no, that's definitely not the case. They're like, Alec is that's a real person? We've heard people talk about him. We just want to know if he's a real person.
Everyone just assumes it's my dad, so don't worry about it.
That's probably true too.
Yeah, they do.
But what they found out is that it's the real Rubin in the house.
Absolutely.
So what
I actually clicked on the link earlier so I could, be the first one to comment on it, but then I didn't want to be stupid, so I didn't do it.
It's kind of like in Patreon, you said that Alec guy, I heard he's a real jerk.
He's a real jerk. Yeah, I figured I already did something stupid once. I probably shouldn't do it again.
Yeah, see, Barndor says he's just here for Alec. Absolutely right. I totally get that.
Brandor,
you son of a bitch. So what'd you say you were drinking? You're drinking some Justin's House of Bourbon, huh?
Yeah, so I got this bottle of Justin's House of Bourbon right here. I guess this is their private barrel. So hadn't opened it yet. Just popped the cork and ready to give it a try. How about you?
That's awesome. I'm starting out with some Peerless single barrel.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I call my my payday bottle. It literally tastes like a liquid payday.
Oh, okay.
It tastes like watermelon. I call it my payday bottle. It tastes like
wad of money.
Oh, a wad of money. Yes, it tastes like a wad of money. Everybody loves a payday. Wise guy, the whiskey guy. What's up, Alec and Klein? Not much, man. How you doing?
What's going on? Let's see who's in here. We got some Steam Face. Let's see. A bunch of people in here right now.
Yeah, Grant Hartwig. How you doing, brother?
Oh, that guy?
That guy. Fucking Grant Hartwig. So what do you think of that guy right there? Why don't you tell me a little bit about him? What's that?
So you're smoking that and I'm smoking this. How did that happen?
I don't know. One of us is fancy.
Yeah, you.
What's that?
What was that?
I said, what is that cigar that I'm lighting right now?
That's our fine and rare from 2019. So what's cool about the cigar is most cigars have 5 or 6 different types of tobacco, and that one has 10. So that's kind of a nod to everyone that blended that cigar, because that's not easy to do. Also, the gentleman on the front is my grandfather, my late grandfather. So that was an homage to him.
That's Grandpa right there.
Yep.
Ooh, that's tasty. So most cigars are 5?
5 or 6, maybe even 7, but we wanted to do something a little bit different. So we put 10 different tobaccos in one cigar, which is not common. And probably before that cigar, I don't know if it had ever been done in a normal size cigar. Normally you have to roll something giant to be able to fit that much tobacco in it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So was this rolled in Nicaragua?
No, that was rolled in Honduras at a factory called Raíces Cubanas, and we work very closely with that factory, and they killed it on that cigar. There's actually only 2 rollers, so 1 pair of rollers in the entire factory that's allowed to roll that cigar. The 2 best rollers in the factory.
Really? That's even cooler.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
No shit.
If I rolled that cigar, it would be a disaster. So,
right.
Yeah. Oh my God, it smells nice.
See how this pairs with this Peerless.
I would have known. Never had Peerless. I should definitely pick up a bottle though.
Well, regular Peerless bourbon is pretty delicious, but there's something about this single barrel. It's a store pick that I got actually by accident. Prestige Le Droit.
How'd you get it by accident?
Well, I bought a bottle of Peerless Bourbon online, and I got a message saying, "Oh, guess what? We don't have it in stock." I'm like, "Well, then refund my money." And they're like, "Well, we should be getting more in the next, couple of weeks or whatever." And they said, "Or we have a single barrel that is left over from a pick that we had." I said, "Well, send me that."
Yeah, of course. Who wouldn't go for the
rather
story?
have that all day long.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
yeah, this one showed up, and I'm like, I called them as soon as I got it and opened. I called them back. I'm like, "Can I get more of that?" They're like, "No, it's gone." I'm like,
That was the last bottle. Yeah, of course. You know what I'm trying to do now is, since watching, you and the Bourbon Junkies and Matt, there's a lot of bottles that are talked about on there that are everyday bottles that I haven't necessarily either owned or tried. Most of them I've tried, but some of them I haven't owned. So I'm trying to go around and pick up more of those bottles, more of those everyday bottles that I have not got my hands on before.
Yeah, that's honestly, it's one of the things from watching different channels and stuff that I've done. I look at, I'm like, hey, well, is that really good? Does your palate, like you and I have talked about this many times, like our palates pretty much sync up.
Yeah.
So like, if I say I like this, there's a good chance you're gonna like it. And if you say you like it, a good chance I'm gonna like it.
With whiskey and cigars, I'm finding.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, if this works, then this is I'm gonna try that because he said so. I've bought a lot of bottles based off of what Dan liked.
Trust.
Yeah, because Dan's palate and I, even though he has a shit palate and he, really can't ever win a whiskey war, he actually kind of likes the same stuff I like.
Yeah.
He can tie a whiskey war, he just can't win one.
Yeah, exactly. I actually today, just because I've had it, but I never owned a bottle. I picked up a bottle of Woodford Double Oak.
Oh.
Yeah. I just figured, it's been probably 3 or 4 years since I even had it. And, try to get more of those bottles that I just haven't had that much experience with, that are more, just solid bottles.
I'm actually, when it comes to Woodford, I'm a huge fan of the Double Oak. There's some really good, especially store picks of the Double Oak.
I'm halfway through my bottle of 2020 batch proof. That bottle is just crazy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the batch proof is fantastic, with the exception of the fact that it's, $125. Other than that, it's fantastic.
Oh yeah. Well, better than that, the store that I walked into to get this bottle. I asked if they had anything in the back, and they pulled out a 2019 birthday bourbon.
No shit.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, what's the price on this going to be? $530.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that me with the crickets?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Now you need to come over and kill him. He's the cricket killer.
I know. I can hear them in the live stream, but I can't hear them out here. That's crazy.
Super weird. If you hear toads, or frogs, that's definitely my side.
You get the frogs, I got the crickets.
Exactly.
Grant Hartwig wants to know if you're smoking a Blind Faith.
I'm not. I probably will later. I'm smoking Kintsugi. This is going to be our new release in the next couple months. And I would say it's for quality control, but I really just enjoy it, so I really want to smoke it. That's pretty much it. This band says pre-release on it.
That's bad. That's badass, man.
Well, we only did 1,000 cigars for the pre-release for this. Our regular trade show got canceled, so we did kind of a regional trade show, and we had to print these bands up really quickly for the regional trade show.
Where was that at?
The regional ones were Phoenix, Philly, Naples, Florida. I think there was like 15 different locations that we did in 11 days. Something like that. Yeah. That's when I was supposed to come up and see you, and that got canceled. Remember, my trip got canceled.
Yeah, I remember. I still lay up nights thinking about it.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
So DC said Destination Bourbon's doing some giveaways tonight. Cigar stuff, bourbon for anyone that donates $5 or more to PayPal me.MikeKlein21. Unfortunately, it's not as easy as just clicking super chat and sending $5. But yeah, we are giving away. Well, I am giving away Alec Bradley lighters, Alec Bradley cutters, Alec Bradley cigar packs, Alec Bradley mini version of this guy right here. So it's a smaller version, about a half pint size of that guy right there. I'm going to give away one of these. Alec Bradley tumbler. Oh, and I think just because I feel like it, I'm going to give away one of these.
Nice.
Larceny barrel proof A120. Because I can. So,
Because you can.
Anybody that wants to get down on some of that, we'll figure out how many giveaways we're going to break that up into. I don't know. What do you think, Alec? Maybe
Your choice, your channel.
see the cigars. Let's do a cigar pack, a lighter, and a cutter on each one of those. So that's
You didn't mention the
2.
cigar packs.
What's that?
You didn't mention the cigar packs.
Yeah, these cigar packs. I got 2 cigar packs. So cigar packs, lighters, and cutters. So that's 2 giveaways, 1 each. Let's do the tumbler and another lighter in a 3rd giveaway. Let's do the tumbler and the half pint lighter in another giveaway, and then the larceny. So 5 giveaways. We'll do 5.
Nice. That's a good
5
one.
giveaways. That larceny looks delicious. It is delicious, actually.
Which of the larcenies is your favorite?
What is the first one? The A120 is their first one ever, right? Yeah, and then the B520 or whatever. Mm-hmm. I don't know how they match up to Elijah Craig, but this one's the best one I like. I like this one much better than I do their second release.
Oh, great. I have the B520.
Yeah. This A120 is delicious. That lighter is massive.
Actually,
yeah, damn right, Jerry. I am like Oprah tonight. You get a lighter, and you get a lighter, and yeah.
Next week he's giving away cars, so get ready.
Yep.
I like how Matt's in here. Does he need to prepare for his live stream in an hour and 45 minutes?
Yeah, he doesn't care.
I know.
He's like, you know what? I'm going to hang out with you guys for 1 hour and 49 minutes, and then I'll take 11 minutes to get ready for mine.
Yeah, exactly.
So Matt's doing some more prep for the Whiskey Taster of the Year tonight, which is pretty cool. So we're going to see how this pre-gaming for Matt actually works out. So
when is that, by the way?
Well, it was September. It was coming up, but I think the date changed. Matt, drop the date that your tasting is in here. I know you've given it to me, but I forgot because I'm a terrible friend.
I wouldn't say that. I'm actually doing a Bardstown tasting next week, so that'll be fun.
For what?
I don't know. It's a Zoom call, and they're sending me 4 different like mini bottles. And I'm doing a Bardstown tasting. That's all I've been told so far. Nothing else. So we'll see what happens with that.
Oh, that's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Matt says September 14th. So that's when he's going.
Nice.
And Steamface says good call on the Nika Puro. Yeah, that's absolutely a good call. Did you get the Lanceros, Steamface?
No, those aren't for sale, dude.
Oh, I mean, they don't exist. Forget it. I don't know what I'm talking about.
No, so he had told me which cigars he I think Steamface had told me, I think he had given me an option of some cigars to try, and I told him to go with the Nika Puro because based off what he liked, it sounded more his palate.
That Nika Puro is fantastic. So on the golf course today, one of my buddies who doesn't smoke a lot of cigars, I started him out with a Project 40. And he was like, yeah, that's pretty good. He goes, you got anything that's a little hardier so I gave him Coil Lancero, and he thought that was the best cigar he's ever smoked.
Yeah, I'm starting to find I gravitate toward that cigar more and more. especially in that size.
That size is my absolute favorite. I don't know what it is about it, and you can explain it a little better. But didn't you say that the skinnier the cigar, the better the tobacco?
No, not necessarily. So what happens is generally the wrapper of the cigar, which is the outside piece of tobacco that you see on the cigar, has the most flavor contribution to the entire cigar, right? So as you go bigger on a cigar, you are losing less of the ratio of that tobacco versus the binder and the filler. So the skinnier cigar you get, the more wrapper ratio there is to binder and filler. So you're getting a little bit more of that wrapper flavor, which generally contributes the most to the cigar. Hope that was not too technical, because
no, that was not at all. And that's exactly, I think that's why I gravitate more towards a Lancero type of a cigar or a Corona, because it just, I don't know, it just tastes better.
Yeah, so generally the fatter cigar you have, it's going to be a lot more mellow, not as intense in flavor. And that's just because the fillers are really there to support the wrapper and kind of give it a nice balance instead of being so pointed and one-dimensional on your palate. So once you start going bigger on the ring gauge, it really mellows out that wrapper flavor. And the smaller you go, the more wrapper flavor you get. You're going to get a little bit more intensity.
Which is what I like.
So imagine a bigger cigar is a lower proof whiskey, and a skinnier cigar is a higher proof whiskey.
So we're talking barrel proof versus bottled in bond.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Yeah. Good explanation for you.
Yes. Yeah. I get that. That's something that resonates with me.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
ADHD Whiskey is a cigar professional. What'd you say, bud?
I said Bourbon is in your channel name, so I thought it would work.
It ought to. I mean, if I can't get that right, then I've got a lot of things wrong. Grant Hartwig says ADHD Whiskey is a cigar professional. Did you see?
Yeah, he's definitely a professional when it comes to the commercials. That's for sure.
That's what I was going to say. Did you saw him talking about it?
Yeah. One-man advertising agency.
Oh my God. He's like, if I walk up to someone in the street and I say, and you're smoking a cigar, is that not an Alec Bradley cigar?
And he says it is. I'm going to punch him in the throat and tell him to smoke an Alec Bradley cigar. I don't even know what it was. I just made that second half up. But
no, that was very, very close to what he was saying. It was so crazy. Like, what? What are you even talking about?
Exactly.
And then he said something to the fact of, if you see $20 sitting on the ground, are you going to pick it up, or are you going to roll it up and smoke it and say, this is for an Alec Bradley cigar? Something like,
I don't know.
I don't even know where we're going with that, but we're going to.
I think I logged on to that live stream at like 1:00 in the morning, and I popped in, and he just starts rattling off 15 Alec Bradley commercials. And I saw when he was on with you and Dan and Sean, he's like, I really hope Alec doesn't remember that. But I definitely remember it. It was amazing. It made my day.
It literally at one point I said, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. I really have no idea what you're saying.
7 right now. Big fan of all 7.
That's it. Yep. There he is. The thicker she is, the less you care what she looks like. What size cigar is a barrel-proof bourbon rum?
I am not a giant rum guy, so I would not know.
Me either. Oh, here we go. DC says, if you see a $20 bill on the street, do you walk by it, or do you pay $20 and smoke it? That was when I said to him, what the fuck are you talking about?
He blames it on the alcohol, but I think he would have said that regardless of the alcohol.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah.
So you know what I should do, because I'm being a poor host? I should log on my phone to my Smoke Wagon can hear my crickets, Matt says. I should load on to my PayPal and see what we got going on so I can thank the people that are super chatting. Oh shit. Here we go. Wow, we got some people.
Nice.
Let's see what we got here. We have, yeah, my phone decides to just junk out on me. We have Ethan Trunk gave $6. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Grant Hartwig, $20. Matthew Porter. What's that?
Does that get him 4 entries?
Is that how we want to do it?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. Yeah,
I don't know the
every
rules.
$5 is an entry. That's why you get the big bucks, Alec.
No, I really don't.
So we got Ethan Turk. I said Trunk. Ethan Turk, $6. Grant Hartwig, 20. Matthew Porter, 15. Melissa Compton, 10. Sending on behalf of Steamface. Thank you, buddy. Jeff Coates for 10. Tim Evans for 5. And Blake Carter for 10.
Nice.
Daniel Blake Carter. That's DC. There we go. So I'll pay more attention and read the names right from here on out. So thank you guys. We're you guys are all in the running, and at the end we'll throw them in. I'll do a randomizer, and we'll start handing this shit out. So we're gonna go right on up to like 9:59 so that we can let Matt get going on his stream.
Yeah, absolutely. Grant says he likes PayPal because they don't take 30%.
Amen to that. Yeah. I mean, it's much easier for people to say, okay, I want to be a part of this and hit a super chat. That's the beauty of it, right? So you're in here and you hit super chat. But for, chodes like me that aren't monetized, this is what we got to do. And you're right. PayPal does not get 30%, which is pretty kick-ass.
Absolutely.
Or YouTube doesn't get 30%.
Neither does PayPal.
That's true. So I apologize if I start talking gibberish. I have been on the golf course, actually with Mr. Jeff Coates today, having some drinks and having some cigars. And
Lucky.
Then I decided, let's go do a live stream. Why not?
I did a wine tasting today, Spanish wine tasting.
Okay, so I know you don't drink wine and I don't drink wine. What the hell is Spanish wine?
Wine from Spain.
What is the difference, smartass? Does it taste different? Does it have anything where if you tasted that next to regular wine, so you had Spanish wine and California wine, would you be able to go, oh, this is Spanish wine?
Absolutely not. You just said I don't drink wine. How would I know the difference?
I don't know.
I had to do a pairing with it today.
Pretty sure you had a som there that was like, okay, so as he laid the white cloth over his arm and poured from it,
He actually was he was a level 2 som.
What does that mean?
I don't know, but very nice guy, and he knew a lot about wine.
What does that mean? I don't fucking know. It means he's not a level 1, Klein.
I'll tell you this much. It means a lot more than Dan calling himself a whiskey som or a cigar.
Hey, you know what? I agree with that 150% because Dan calling himself anything is ridiculous. It should never happen.
I wish he was here so I could feel less bad about saying these things. I feel much better saying them to his face.
Well, he'll watch it at some point. He's really not a good friend. So like my good friends are here. My not so good friends, like Dan, they show up whenever they feel like it.
Is Sean here?
Did I mention Sean? Hey, Matt Porter, what do we think of Sean? Put it in chat.
When am I going to get my Destination Bourbon Glen?
I have to get them made. So right now I have 2 $25 patrons, and those $25 patrons are the ones that get the Glens. Nice. But my friend Alec, of course, will get a Destination Bourbon Glen. So right now I had one of my friends that actually made, so what you see, the suitcase with the bottle in it. Mm-hmm. There it is. Fire Sean. There we go. That's my boys.
Barn Door says, what is Spanish wine? Wine from Spain. Perfect answer.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yep. Yeah. That's why Alec deserves his own channel and I'm just a hack. But my picture with the briefcase and the bottle in it, going through the X-ray machine. So that was kind of something that Matt Porter actually made for me. Just said, hey, why don't you do something like this? I'm like, that's a great idea. So I had a buddy, Kevin, that was going to actually go through and make, all my logo, my intro, all that other stuff for me. And he's been really busy. So I think I'm just going to go out on Fiverr and have that made. So once I have that vector file made, then I'll put it on a Glen and do all that other stuff.
Very cool. I'm drinking this Woodford double oaked right now, and it's solid.
Matt says, if you see Sean on the street, do you give him $20 or do you roll him up and pay somebody $20 to haul him away? The one thing I have to say is, and I know everybody knows this, but I absolutely love Sean Paisley. He's a great guy. Matt and I,
he takes so much shit, but he's such a good sport about it.
He absolutely is. And I mean, we give him so much shit with the Fire Sean and everything else, but that channel would not be what it is without Sean. So that dynamic is fantastic. Oh shit.
Grant Hartley.
That's barn door because Sean Paisley spelled wrong. So thank you for changing your name and letting me know that it really wasn't you.
SHAWN.
Yep.
That's really funny. How many different channels does Barn Door have? That he's
I don't know, man. This guy it's incredible. He
must have 15 Google accounts.
He has to. So tell everybody a little bit about your company, man. How long you guys been in business?
So next year will be our 25th anniversary. My dad started the company in 96, obviously, if you do the math. And before that, he was in the nuts, bolts, and screws business with my grandfather. But my grandfather, when he came from Canarsie, and him and his father actually were in the wholesale candy and tobacco business. So it kind of went full circle from when my grandfather left New York, came down here, had a ton of different businesses. And then my dad ended up working with my grandfather. They sold that company. And when my dad was trying to figure out what to do next, his actually someone that worked with him asked him what he was going to do. And he said he wasn't really sure. So he said, well, you smoke cigars from 7 a.m. when you get here, 7 p.m. when you leave. Why don't you try getting in the cigar business? So he went to his local tobacconist, said, is there a trade show for this industry? And he said, yeah, why don't you come with me as my guest? And fell in love with it instantly when he got there. There's a certain camaraderie that comes along with the cigar industry. A lot of the manufacturers are friends. Even though we're competitors, we all love cigars. We love what we do, so we're all very friendly. And it's a cool thing. It's a lot of fun. But my dad struggled for the first 10 plus years that he was doing this, and then something after a lot of hustling kind of clicked, and we're still here.
So you said early on something to do with tobacco and wholesale candy.
Yeah.
How in the hell do those?
What was that?
How in the hell do those go hand in hand?
Wholesale candy and tobacco in New York. They sold to convenience stores and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking like the tobacco. I'm like, well, back in the day.
No, like White Owls and Swisher Sweets and stuff like that.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you said it, like it resonated in my head. I'm like, well, why not? We want to get kids hooked on tobacco early.
Oh, great. While we're in the middle of a giant FDA battle, you throw that out there.
Well, there's certain kind of assholes in the world, and then there's special kind of assholes in the world.
Then there's Michael Clyde.
That's right. Andrew Buchanan says if Sean wasn't on the channel, Dan would be distracted by all the shiny things. That there's no truer statement ever than that right there.
And there would be confetti every day.
Yep, totally. It would just be shot all over everything.
Yeah, confetti and face pours daily.
Oh my God. Now I know I've told you this a couple of times, but that was honestly the funniest thing that I have ever seen was live when he poured that all over his face.
That needs to be put on a shirt.
Oh my God. You
should put that on a shirt and just wear it every time you see him.
I should. You know what? This shirt kind of reminds me of Dan right here. He's going to be living in a van down by the river one of these days.
Oh, great.
I got to tell you, so this Peerless, I have paired this with a Gatekeeper, the Nika Puro, and the Coil, and now with this Fine and Rare. It's hit on every single one.
That's awesome.
That is a fantastic pairing right there.
Mm-hmm.
What's one of your favorite pairings?
I find that the Russell single barrel goes really well with a lot of cigars. A lot. Yeah. I'm surprised you're still drinking that Peerless. I went through that Justin's, I went through Blanton's, and now I'm drinking the Woodford Double Oaked.
Well, remember, I've been on the golf course drinking all day, so yeah. I've got to make it an hour and another hour and a half. So
I mean, I did a Spanish wine pairing, which is just wine from Spain. So
I've never heard of it. Frankly, it sounds made up. So I got another. I got $10 from Kevin Murray too. Thank you, buddy. So once again, for those of you that are new here, we're doing a pack. We're going to do 5 giveaways tonight. So cigars, I'm going to do 5 giveaways tonight. Cigars, cutter, and lighter. So 2 of those. A Alec Bradley tumbler and a mini version of this right here. And then I'm going to do a Larceny barrel pick or barrel proof A120. What was the 5th one? That's only 4. What was the 5th one?
I wasn't listening. Sorry.
Now I got to think of a 5th one.
What about the small lighter? What was this? What was that one?
The small lighter went with the tumbler.
I don't know. Okay, I'm lost then.
Yeah, I am too. We'll give away a 3rd cigar pack with a lighter and a cutter. How's that?
That works for me. There
we go. So 3 cigar packs with a cutter and a lighter, a tumbler, and a mini version of this dude right here, and a Larceny A120. So there we go.
I feel like there was something else.
If I don't remember, remind me that's what I said, because I'll probably forget. It's been a long day.
I feel like there was something else in there, but I can't remember what it was now.
I know, I don't remember either. It's got to be something.
Grant Hartwig, what was it? Without Sean, it would take Dan multiple live streams to do a whiskey war.
Oh, good God. That is no lie. It would. Yeah. It would take multiple days to do a whiskey war. You think Matt's slow doing a whiskey war? Holy shit! I just saw the Porter 316 shirt at ADHD Whiskey. It's got to happen. So I got to tell you, one of Carrie's good friends has a screen printing business, and
nice.
I tried so damn hard to be wearing a Porter 316 shirt for tonight, but she is at her cottage and I couldn't make that happen. But that was my goal, was to join this live stream tonight with a Porter 316 shirt on. Just couldn't make it happen. I'm so disappointed in myself.
What a Porter 316 shirt is.
So, do you remember, I don't know if you, do you know who Stone Cold Steve Austin is?
Yeah.
So back in the day, he had a shirt that said Austin 316.
I got it.
And so back when Matt was in high school, he thought he was cool as shit. So he took a white shirt with black lettering and wrote Porter 316 on it and was wearing that. Like, that was the coolest thing ever. Not knowing that 316 was a Bible verse. He had no idea what it was. So he's wearing the shirt that says Porter 316, having no idea what that even means. And so I thought, man, I gotta have that. Oh,
That's
there we go. We got background noise now.
You got an audience.
Yep. See how that works? So, yeah, so that's the Porter 316. It was awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Now you really got to get that shirt made.
Yeah. Yeah, as soon as she gets back, I'll definitely have her make me a Porter 316 shirt. It'll be fantastic.
You got to send one to Matt.
Oh, I will.
Here, try this bourbon. I made it for Amanda.
What is it?
Bourbon. Just drink it.
Jesus.
See if you can guess
It's just like you. She says, try this. I made it for Amanda. What is it? Bourbon.
But can you guess what kind?
It's probably rum.
No, it's sweet as shit. What did you put in it? That is super sweet.
I didn't add any sugars.
It's sweet. You added the cherry juice and the cherries, and that's super sweet.
So it's Howler Head.
Oh, well, that's why it's so sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Cointreau for a little citrus.
Yep.
And then a little bit of the syrup from the Traverse City cherries.
Oh, that'd be good. Yeah. That's over the top. Do you like sweet?
Oh, well, I like that. I don't typically pick that out.
That's super
She's
sweet.
You like bourbon that doesn't taste like bourbon?
Yeah, I like bourbon that's not bourbon.
Yep.
Yep. There we go. Kevin Murray says, go get the peeler. Here we go. It's starting already.
Tim Evans says B-Tac on ice.
Yeah, I think she'll like it. I poured this much of your Eagle Rare 17 and added a whole bunch of sugar.
She just mixed all of your B-Tacs and put it over.
Yeah, just put Pappy in there and added a bunch of shit to make it sweet. It's got to be good.
Yeah, for sure.
Dramhound says no sugar was added. I added the cherry juice. Precisely. Welcome to my world, dude. This is what I live in.
No sugar added.
No sugar added.
ADHD, is there sugar in syrup?
Nope. If there is, I love syrup.
Yeah.
That's the what's the movie? Elf.
You know, syrup is keto, so you're good to go.
I can have syrup?
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. 100. Yeah.
Oh shit. Ed Blitz just smoked an AB Black Magic.
Probably Black Market.
Oh, Black Market, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
I think I had one of those yesterday.
Yeah.
Did I? I smoked too many cigars. I can't remember.
Did I? Was it one of the 5 you had yesterday?
I didn't have as many yesterday, I don't think. Busy work day.
Let's talk a little more about this challenge you threw out to me, tough guy.
Yeah, so I told you that if we both smoke 7 cigars in a day, I will do better than you on a whiskey war.
If we both smoke 7 cigars in a day.
Yes.
That is true because I will be dead. So that is probably absolutely true.
Dude, I had to call you out. You can't blame not being able to taste on smoking cigars and then me not say something about it.
Do you have any idea the amount of nicotine sweats that I would be going through if I had 7 cigars in a day?
You know how much sweats I have right now sitting in my garage and it's probably 90-something degrees?
I appreciate you, man. You're here for me. I love it.
Of course I am.
Barnhorse says that's not a very bold statement. 7 cigars.
It's only 86 degrees in here. My
Yeah,
bad.
we're early.
Oh, when are you supposed to start?
9.
Oh.
Drumhound asked how many cigars I smoke on average a day. I would say probably 4.5 cigars on average a day. Somewhere around there.
Jesus, man.
Yeah. And then usually
2 or 3 on a slow day, and then it could be on a busy day it's probably 2 or 3, and then on a slower day it could be 6 or 7. If we're blending, it could be 11 or 12.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
11. You don't smoke the whole thing if you're just tasting 11 or 12, right?
No, it's actually more than 11 or 12, but I was adding up the amount of each cigar I smoked to probably be 11 or 12.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. Blending is no joke.
Yeah, I can only imagine. Steamface says that has to happen. I want to see Klein Nick sick trying to do a blind. I would be too. I'd be damn near dead is what it would be. It would be beyond Nick sick.
Well, did you see one of my comments was I just have to guess it's not vodka to win.
Well, that's probably true. You know what, though? I bet if you smoked 7 cigars and then came in, you would not know what was what. There's no way.
This is my 6th cigar of the day.
Jesus.
I just counted. Did that just get stuck on your nose?
6th cigar?
Yeah.
You fucking kidding me?
I was doing a wine pairing.
Dude, it's almost like you have your own cigar company.
I don't. They actually just hired me because my name was Alec.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
That actually straightens a lot of this shit out for me.
Yeah. My dad likes to say that he bought a company named Alec Bradley and then named me and my brother after it.
That actually makes perfect sense.
Yep.
Like more so than ever.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to finish this Peerless. I'm going to move on to Russell's Reserve. So outside of a Russell's Reserve, so which we all know pairs beautifully with cigars. What's one that actually surprised you that it paired with a cigar?
That's a good question. Michter's 10 Rye surprised me.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. Actually, first off, the rye just surprised me within itself with the flavor profile, and then I had it with a Coyol, and it just went perfectly.
So it's pronounced Coyol?
Coyol.
Okay. So
if you want to know how everything is mispronounced, just watch the Bourbon Junkies. Specifically, Sean.
Of course. That's why I'm calling it a coil, because that's what dumbass calls it. So I'm like, yeah, it's a coil. I should have known better.
Sean is way worse when it comes to pronouncing cigar stuff than Dan is.
I totally believe that.
Yeah.
Totally believe that.
Oh, yeah. And I sent him texts about it, too, just for good measure.
So you smoked a coil with M10 rye?
Yeah. The Petit Lancero specifically.
Really?
Yeah. It was really good.
So do you just try them, or do you say, oh, you know what? I bet this would be good with this because.
No, half the time I'm just pouring stuff and I just grab the cigar. Like I just reach into my humidor and grab something and smoke it. And then if it doesn't work, I'll grab something else. But that's only when I'm busier. But when I am sitting down for enjoyment, I say, I bet you these. Once I try the whiskey, I say, I bet you this would go well with this. And then I'll pick up that cigar.
So I smoked a Blind Faith with Elmer T. Lee.
Yeah.
Not so much.
I could have told you that in a heartbeat. That wasn't going to work.
Yep. Well, I didn't know.
Faith. Try a Blind Faith with a Stag Junior. Or
so it needs to be a higher proof, something a little more potent with that cigar.
Yeah, or like an Old Forester 1910 or 1920.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, that's kind of what I was like. I'm like, well, and again, I didn't know the difference. So I'm like, well, let's try that with that. And nope, not so good.
I can generally, if I've had the whiskey, I could probably tell you what cigar of ours it pairs with. Just off, because I know all of our flavor profiles on all of our cigars and the nuances, so I can kind of pick what's going to go well together.
Okay. So how about, that's actually intriguing. So a lower proof bourbon. So something you just want to, like, you're going to grab a bottled and bond or lower.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing what cigars I like, what would work with that? That's where I run into problems, is that it seems like barrel proof or anything high proof, I can smoke any cigar I want with it and it works.
Mm-hmm.
But lower proof, it's really hard for me to find one that's like, yeah, that's a perfect one for that.
So like this new Kintsugi goes really well with like 80-90 proofers. Just because it has this nice creaminess and sweetness, and then underlying notes of like pepper and nuttiness. So it doesn't overpower the whiskey whatsoever. And then you have like our Alec Bradley Connecticut. That's more of a medium body Connecticut. It's not very light. and that holds up to anything under 100 proof, I would say. Our Medalist is good from 80 to 90 proof. Coyol holds up to around 100, maybe 110 proof, around there. It really just depends on the flavor profile of the whiskey for me to be able to tell you exactly what would go well with it. Because even a Nicapiro might go really well with something under 100 proof.
Oh, really? So I've never tried that because of the darkness of it. So I got kind of mesmerized by the darkness of the Nicapiro, and I thought, okay, that's got to be a higher proof whiskey for me to combine that to make it work.
No, because it's a really smooth, balanced cigar. So sometimes you're just looking for something very smooth to go with something a little bit lower proof.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like the what is it? The American, the AB American, or
the classic.
Yeah, the classic. That would work with something under 100 proof.
Yeah, probably I would go 90 to 100 proof on that, just because it has these really nice pepper notes that can hold up to something 90 to 100 proof.
Perfect.
Yeah. This is just based off of my palate, though. This is my opinion based off what I've drank, what I've smoked. So it's really subjective. Some people like when they're going with a barrel proof, going with a lighter cigar, because the cigar just kind of adds to the experience a little bit. Yeah. But some people like something a little bit fuller bodied because it really matches each other at a certain level, which is nice.
That's super cool. So like, so these are the cigars that I've got set up to give away. So tell me what you think of these packs right now. I've got Prensado. What's that?
Prensado.
See, I'm bourbon junkies, all of these.
So
Prensado, the Tempest Natural, the Tempest Nicaragua, the Gatekeeper, and the Coyol.
Okay, so Prensado would definitely be over 100 proof, or just 100 to 115, 120, somewhere around there. The Coyol, like I said, would probably be around 100 and lower. The Tempest Natural can kind of hold up with anything, which is really nice about it. 80 to 120, no problem with the Tempest Natural. The Tempest Nicaragua, you said?
Yep.
I would definitely go over 110 proof with the Tempest Nicaragua. And then what was the last one?
The Gatekeeper.
Gatekeeper can hold its own pretty much with anything, I think.
So the Gatekeeper I found is and this is just my opinion, but I feel like the Gatekeeper is a really, really great golf course cigar. Oh, for sure.
Yeah, because it's not too high of nicotine where you're not going to be able to focus or whatever it is. It's really just smooth, nice, balanced. Has really great nutty notes, earthy notes that really just you don't have to think about too much. And what was cool about doing the Gatekeeper, for the guys that really know cigars in here, is we did a collaboration with Ernesto Perez Carrillo, who's one of the legends in this industry, and we blended that at his factory.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, he's a legend in this industry. So very cool.
And you know what's funny is that you were like giving notes and everything about why that would be a good golf course cigar. For me, it was that, oh, that's a great bourbon. I might get into some Willet myself. Is that the 4-year rye?
Yes, the 4-year rye.
Yeah. For me, being on the golf course is that whether it's 70 degrees or 90 degrees, I can still smoke that Gatekeeper.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes when it gets really hot on the golf course, I'm like, I just don't want a cigar. It's too hot. But that Gatekeeper.
You don't really want a blind faith when it's over 90 degrees on the golf course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, for me, it's a lot of cigars. Take care, Edward. Thanks for coming, buddy.
Have a good one, man.
It's a lot of cigars, but the Gatekeeper, for some reason, just, I don't know, holds up in all weather.
Oh, I completely agree. It's really medium body, just a medium plus. So it's not going to be overwhelming. The flavor is really nice. So it's not gonna overwhelm your palate while it's hot out. It kind of just, you can let it ride with that cigar.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Trust me, there's some bourbons I don't want on the golf course.
I took on the golf course today. I took Old Forester barrel pick from Novi.
So 90 proof.
Yeah, 90 proof bourbon. And then I took the what was? Oh, it was the A120 Elijah Craig, 136.6. So the guys that I was with, what's that?
The C919.
Is that what it was? Okay, the C919. So the guys that I was with were like, that's giving me heartburn. that's just hurting me. I'm like, oh, that was the fantastic.
But for how high of a proof that is, you really don't taste the heat on that bottle.
Mm-mm.
If you had a Stag Junior at that same proof, in my opinion, it would drink much hotter.
Yeah, the Stag Junior hits like a fucking Mack truck, but it has the Stag Junior has a flavor profile that's so distinct and so amazing that you're like, all right, I'll deal with the way that it smacks me in the face. It's so good.
Oh, I agree. Somehow I just got a bottle of Batch 13 and it almost smacked me in the face.
That's a good bottle, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Must be some really cool people out there in the world.
Yeah, seriously. Seriously.
Barndor says, to be fair, 90 degrees in South Florida is a lot hotter than 90 degrees in Michigan. I don't know that that's true. We both have almost the same humidity.
Why don't you come down here? We'll play around and then you tell me.
Deal. When? You want to go next week?
Sure. Hop a flight.
All right. Well, then I'll do that, but then you got to come here.
I almost came there already.
Yeah, this isn't hand grenades or horseshoes. I almost came here. It's not the same.
That's true. I might be in Kentucky next month if you want to come.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'll come to Kentucky.
Yeah, I might be.
Ivan Indraland says, I'm looking good. Thanks, buddy, man. Appreciate that. I'm losing some weight. I'm down 2 chin sizes. Doing all right. Stag Junior is epic. Just picked up a couple of 14s. Will the thrill. Hell yeah, man. Z-Man, DC will post it for you. It's there's a link for PayPal. So once again, we're going to be giving away 3 packs of cigars, cutters, and lighters. And then this and a short version of this together. Small version of this together. This is a lighter. And a bottle of Larceny Barrel Proof A120. So every $5 gets you 1 entry in. Klein is looking chiseled. I'm not chiseled. Trev Wilson, don't even talk to me about chiseled, motherfucker.
What's the email for giveaway? It says.
Yeah, I asked DC to post it. He'll post it. We lag a little bit, so there it is. So I've always kind of wondered this. So let's say your dad didn't have anything to do with cigars.
Yeah.
And you went to college like a normal person and said, okay, what's my life going to be?
Yeah.
What the hell else would you be doing if you had an opportunity to be doing anything you wanted?
Whiskey.
Yeah? What would you be doing with whiskey?
I would love to be somehow working in the distillery doing the distilling. That would be my ultimate goal.
That would be fantastic.
I know.
Like a master taster like Zycan or something like that, or
exactly.
So
I've been fortunate. I mean, honestly, if my dad wasn't doing that, I didn't have this opportunity. Who knows if I would have taken the time to build my palate in the way that I have. But because I have taken the time to do that, whiskey is one of my other passions, and that is something I would love to do.
Dude, I got to tell you too, your palate for whiskey, only because it compares with mine, is fucking fantastic.
That's kind of a bullshit compliment.
It kind of is, but I like it. Yeah. So we've got Luis Garcia with a $5 super chat, Mike Cook with $5, and Steve Dameron with $5 as well. Love the stream. Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Tommy D asked, where is the super chat button?
There's no super chat button, Tommy D, because I don't have 1,000 subs yet. So if you know some people that want to give me 250 subs, I can get a super chat button. But for right now, we've got to do it through the link above where DC has up there, PayPal me / PayPal.me/Mike Klein 21. That's how you super chat me tonight.
Tony G, if you check our website, we might have the lighters on there. Not
They
positive,
do.
though.
Yep, you do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Quick question just about YouTube. Is it either 1,000 subscribers or a certain amount of watch hours before you can
both.
get? Oh, you have to have both.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours of watching. So
you should put a 24-hour video, just drop it on your page so everyone on here can just leave it running in the background.
Just get me to 4,000 hours. Do like a Jerry Lewis telethon? Do you remember that shit? Are you old enough to even know what a Jerry Lewis telethon is?
Yes, I am. I mean, I'm not old enough, but I know what it is.
I like how you said, yes, I am. No, I'm not, but I know what it is.
Not old enough, but I know what it is.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, man.
I love it, man.
That's what I love about whiskey and cigars, though. Age and, political preferences and what you do for a living. None of that matters. There's all a common interest, which is really cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's all just people hanging out. I got to tell you, dude, a year ago for me, no. God, how long has the Bourbon Junkies been going now? It's a year, just over a year. Paisley, how long you guys been doing this now? A year.
Paisley's in there now? It's
yeah, he was in there. A year and 6 months, maybe a year and a half, something like that. Like my bourbon drinking was just having buddies over, trying different bourbons, and I'm like, hey, I found this one when I was traveling. What do you think of this? It's pretty good. And then when I hooked up with this group of people, like my whole world changed. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, for me, it was a little bit different experience. Alec Bradley was partners with Dalmore for some time, Dalmore Scotch. So, and then after that, we became partners with William Grant & Sons, who owns like Glenfiddich and Balvenie, Hudson Bourbon, all those different whiskey brands and a few other things. So my introduction was really into scotches and some of their bourbons and ryes. And I was more of a scotch drinker for a short time until I found the glory of barrel proof bourbon. And then things kind of changed from there.
Yeah, the barrel proof bourbon. So my bourbon journey, which is actually a channel, but my bourbon journey started with bourbon barrel aged beer. So I was a stout drinker. Yeah, I mean, I like drinking beer. I drank stouts. I really got into stouts. And then Goose Island came out with a bourbon barrel aged stout. And I was like, what in the hell is this? This is amazing.
Yeah.
And then everybody else started following suit with different. So Bourbon County came out. And then all these craft distilleries started coming out with bourbon barrel aged beer. I was like, man, this is freaking great. And I got to where finally one day one of my buddies is like, why are we drinking all this bourbon barrel aged beer? Why don't we just drink bourbon? I'm like, that's a great idea.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah. And so we just kind of, I mean, I'd always liked, I always had bourbon. Like, when we were on the golf course, we always had Elmer T. Lee or Blanton's or Eagle Rare in the golf bag. It was just, they were easy to get and they were good, smooth, easy drinkers. So we had those in the golf bag. But it wasn't like we sipped it on the golf course and thought, ooh, this is really, let me break out the nuances of this bourbon. It was, let's take a shot and then let's go play, And
what were you saying?
And then and that just kind of morphed into, well, I've got to try all these other bourbons. And
exactly
where you said bourbon barrel proof, that was what like lit my world on fire when I actually had an Elijah Craig barrel proof. And I'm like, holy shit, this is crazy.
Yeah, for me, so I actually tried a scotch that was a higher proof scotch. I can't remember how high it was, but it was definitely a higher proof scotch. So I reached out to my buddies over at Glenfiddich and I said, hey, do you have any higher proof scotches that I could try? And they said our highest is like 90 something. But here's some bourbon recommendations. Like, go try some of those.
Yeah.
And I tried them and fell in love with them instantly.
And once you do that, it's like, okay, I want to find more of that. There's got to be something else out there like that. I've got to get more.
The coolest thing to me is that, the WhiskeyTube community has been so welcoming to me. It was really at the beginning of COVID that I was finding myself watching YouTube about bourbon because I wanted to learn more, because I have this addiction that when I get into something, I have to know every single thing about it.
Yep.
And so it went from this weird, it turned into this weird 2-year process of learning everything I could about whiskey. And really in the last 4 or 5 months is when I probably gained the most knowledge, because I found WhiskeyTube. And the community has been extremely welcoming.
Tommy D, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Tommy D says PayPal sent. Awesome. I appreciate that. Yeah, you're entered into the drawing. We got Ivan sent $25. Tim Evans sent $5. Edwin Samansky sent 10. Tom Doble sent 5. Thanks, Tom. He's one of my patrons. And Shannon Ganstein sent $20. Thank you so much. You guys killing it. Appreciate that. Well, like I said, we'll run the giveaway in about 50 minutes here. So
Barrel Proof Barbell said that the Abalor is something, because I'm not going to try to pronounce it, if you want great high proof scotch. I actually have a high proof Abalor, but I don't know if that's the one I have. And it's fantastic.
Chris Reggie wants a wrench. Hold on. I gotta see if I can give him a wrench here.
I don't even have a wrench on your channel.
Well, I'll give you a wrench. Chris Reggie, wrench. Hold on. I gotta see if I can give him a wrench. See, now I had to switch to YouTube so that I could give Chris Reggie a wrench. Hold on. See, now I had to switch to YouTube so that I could give Chris Reggie a wrench. Hold on. There we go. We're back. See, now I had to switch to YouTube so that I could give Chris Reggie a wrench. Hold on.
Oh my God.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm just hearing you talk constantly.
I know. I had to do it because I had to listen to him whine about a wrench.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm just hearing you talk constantly. So Barndor said, that's why I love the whiskey. I love this community. Everyone just wants to drink and laugh after a very stressful day or week. I can come on here, relax, bullshit with good people. Thanks, guys. That's exactly how I.
Yeah, that's exactly right, man. Just having a good group of guys is actually fantastic. Did he just have to switch to YouTube? Very unclear. No, that was actually very clear, Matt, but thank you. It was very clear and very echoey. So there we go.
I'm ready for a second cigar.
Jesus, I'm still halfway through my I don't want this one to end, to be honest with you.
That cigar takes a long time to smoke. That is like a 1.5 to 2 hour smoke.
I'm about halfway through it, and I'm not kidding you when I tell you I don't want it to end. This is fantastic.
I'm glad you like it. That was a fun cigar to blend, and I was down at the factory in Honduras when we were finalizing the blend. So I was one of the first people to get to smoke the final blend and fell in love with that thing. I was sad that it was a limited product, because if I could smoke that all day, I would.
So in the cigar business, what is a limited product? Like, how many cigars is a limited product?
So we did 2,500 boxes of that cigar times 10 cigars per box. So 25,000 cigars.
It seems like a lot, but I know that's not.
It's really not a lot.
Yeah.
Because people buy it by the box, sometimes 2 boxes. Usually a box has at least 20 cigars in it, not 10. So very different.
So is anybody there? There's probably not any websites out there that anybody's able to get one of those cigars anymore, is there?
No, you might be able to find them. Hey, Grant Harwig, check out to see if there's anywhere online to find those fine and rare and post it. And that quick, if there is something.
If you can find that fine and rare, that you buy it, that's fantastic.
You know what's funny is if Grant Hartwig finds that, he's not going to post them. He's going to buy them.
Yeah, that's exactly right. He'll be like, sorry, guys, they're gone.
Yeah.
He says he's on it, boss.
Thank you, Grant. I wouldn't have asked if I didn't think he was cool doing it. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah. Grant Hartwig's a man.
I know.
Dude, tell me, I mean, how many people, like, you see their names in here and you know them and you feel like this, to me, this is the coolest thing about the whiskey community is that all of these names, you couldn't pick any of them out of police lineup if you had to, but you know them, you know all of them, and you would vouch for all of them.
Oh, absolutely. 100%. Yep. Except Grant Hartwig and I, we text a decent amount, that's for sure. And we've done Zoom smoking sessions, which is cool.
And that's just, I don't know, it's super cool. It's when I first, so I'll tell you a little story about Matt and I. When Matt first started his channel, I sent him a bunch of bottles and shit. And his wife is like, who the fuck is Michael Klein? And why is he sending you whiskey? What is wrong? What is it? Like, she couldn't get it. She couldn't wrap her head around it. Like, what is wrong with
this live stream?
Yeah. Like, I'm like, hey.
Maybe it was on how to hide whiskey from your wife or something like that. He talked about.
Yeah. That was, he started. But that's, and it's true. I mean, I have sample after sample after sample. I just had Kevin Murray over to my house. Kevin Murray could have been a serial killer. I don't know. But you know what? He's part of the whiskey community. And he was a hell of a guy. And his wife Carrie and him came over and they hung out with Carrie and I, and just a great dude. And I didn't even blink an eye or think twice about him saying, do you mind if I stop by and drop these off?
No.
I'm like, no, here's my address, dude. Come on over. It's just, that's how cool this community is. It's fucking insane.
Going for that next.
You already drank your Willet?
Yeah, man.
All right. I gotta catch
been a
up.
long day.
Yeah.
It's been a long day. I didn't get to play golf all day.
I did. My life is really difficult.
Like 1 ounce pours though, so.
Oh yeah, I don't even know what a 1 ounce pour is.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to drink a bunch of different nice things tonight, so I figured I would do like a 1.5 ounce pour and go through a few things.
Oh, Jeff Huck says, "What's the finder's fee?" I found him.
Nice,
Jeff. If you found them, buy them or post them because people in here need to go buy those.
So Nick Full says, Alec, do you still feel anything after smoking that many cigars a day, or is tolerance just through the roof? Just curious. Honestly, tolerance is just through the roof. When I first started smoking cigars 10 years ago, smoking 3 very strong cigars in a day would give me a nicotine buzz through the roof. It was absolutely insane. But at this point, after going down to the factories and smoking all day down there, my tolerance is so high for nicotine at this point that it just really doesn't affect me. Same with people that drink coffee all day, right? You get immune to the caffeine at some point, and it just doesn't affect you anymore.
Yeah, that actually makes sense. I can't imagine being able to smoke 6 cigars in a day, but I have absolutely no problem drinking 4 or 5 cups of coffee. That doesn't
exactly.
I had a cup of coffee before I got on this stream.
My caffeine tolerance is actually pretty low, so I could probably have like 3 or 4 espressos a day at max, and even that could put me through the roof.
See, I can. Carrie and I've talked about it before. Like, I can literally have an espresso and go to bed. It doesn't bother me at all.
I used to get that. There was a time where I was drinking a lot more coffee, but then I slowed down a little bit, so my tolerance for caffeine is low.
So it looks like we got a few more super chats here. We got Slade.
Dude. Chats now?
What's that?
You're calling them super chats now?
I don't know what else to call them. We got a few more. Yeah, we'll call them super chats. Okay. Slade gave me $10. Cheers, Klein. Will the Thrill Henderson threw in 5. Cheers. And Chris Reggie, my new wrench, $20. That's 4 entries, man. Thanks, brother. Appreciate that.
Barrel Proof Barbell says, by the way, your PayPal pick is way too professional. And I agree with that because I've seen it.
is not too professional. That's just me. It's me on an average day. You know, just because it's black and white, does that make it professional?
ADHD whiskey, caffeine infused cigars, nicotine.
Is there such thing as the Javas aren't caffeine infused, are they?
No, that's just flavoring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So outside of AB and like I mean obviously like an Opus X or something like that, what would be your go-to outside of your own cigars? And I know that's a terrible thing to ask a guy that has a cigar company, but you know,
no, not at all. I actually I'm a cigar nerd first, so I smoke everything out there. I try everything that I can get my hands on. So I could probably rattle off 15 companies that I smoke their products regularly. Right? I mean, if you were a distiller, you'd still drink other people's whiskey, wouldn't you?
You would think so, but it's funny because when Jason had Jackie Zykan on hers, the last thing that she drank outside of Old Forester, she said, was Four Roses when she worked for Four Roses.
Yeah, there are some guys in the cigar industry that definitely only smoke their own cigars, but for the most part, we're all cigar nerds, and we got into this smoking other people's cigars first. I mean, I was just fortunate enough to, have a father that owned a company that sold cigars, so I was, able to smoke those first. But for the first year to 2 years that I was smoking, from 18 to 20, I sat in a cigar shop every day, and they would unban cigars and have me smoke them and then tell me what they were afterwards so that I could build my palate off of smoking everything out there.
Oh, dude, that's sweet. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, no. Boy. Did he arrive?
Oh, boy. Oh, God. You don't even want to see this fucking guy.
Keep scooting.
Hey, buddy.
Patch, dude. Look at the patch. Like that.
Are you in a blazer?
Oh my God!
I'm in my cigar som outfit. I got flower shorts. I got flower slides.
Are you an hour and 15 minutes late because it took you that long to make that outfit?
It did. It's fucking white tape and a black marker, and it's way too much for Dan.
Is that a blazer that doesn't fit?
Yeah, it's a fucking blazer.
Okay, first off, it fits.
He's wearing a blazer that has white tape that says Cigar Som.
Give me the respect that just
It will be his son's blazer.
Or fat guy in a little coat.
This blazer is tailored, okay?
Hey, Dan.
I'm going to take it off here in a
Dan,
second.
do this.
Look.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is an actual tailored blazer.
That is good for all the fucking French fries and elephant ears you've been eating, you fat fuck.
Are you smoking a fine and rare?
I am.
That's interesting. I got a nice 2015 here.
Oh.
You got a 2015 Fine and Rare?
This is the one I got for like $4 because they didn't know how much it was supposed to cost.
It's supposed to cost $24 and you got it for $4. That's
Jesus, they'll let anyone in this backyard.
Apparently.
I walked in, I'm like, Nero's going to come in.
So much for that.
I'm so glad Dan wasn't watching because we talked so much shit about him while he wasn't here.
I get that. What's that?
Russell's?
That's
the Piccolo's pick.
I forgot what I'm going to do.
Dan brought
what I'm going to drink is what I won for being a Som.
Try that.
Oh my God, what I won for being a Som.
Try that. It's a drink I made.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it good?
Really sweet.
Just try
Oh,
it.
it smells good, though.
It is good. It's just super sweet.
No sugar in it, Dan.
Look, you should have seen.
He's not on keto.
I have been today.
Oh, today.
That helped.
You got that going for you.
So, us Soms, me, we win things like competitions.
Yeah, this is Dan on my shirt. This is Dan right here. It says Whiskey Som right here.
When you win things, you drink things and you smoke things.
What's
I'm a sommelier, aka
sommelier?
the best of all time.
That's a new bottle of Blood Oath Pack 6.
It was.
It was. That's what Dan gets for tying for first place.
Isn't that
I got to say, the neck pour on that bottle was not my favorite, but it really mellowed out.
Look at. I even got my Som watch on, dude. I'm fucking sommed out right
Dude,
now.
what's that? Is that new?
This is a Britling
Jesus, you just
really.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what the actual fuck?
Dude's got a $10,000.
Wow. You buy $300 fucking lighters and $10,000 watches. Who are you?
This is maybe a movement watch. About $90.
That makes more sense.
Hey, Cigar Som, do you want to do a cigar war versus a whiskey war and see who really the Cigar Som is?
Yeah,
Okay, down.
I do it. Alex internet's worse than mine.
It's hard to believe.
What fine and rare is that?
This one.
It's 2019.
Okay.
Yeah, 2019.
Dude, this one was taken care of very poorly.
Obviously.
Not by me. But
by him.
I know. I brought it back to life a little bit. It was very dry. When
it was taken care of poorly by the Cigar Som right there. That guy.
It's been sitting in a cigar shop for 5 years, priced at $4. So
yeah, hiding behind a bunch of Connecticut.
Yeah, exactly.
Som in this instance stands for some bitch.
Stands for somehow the greatest ever.
He's a cigar some bitch.
This is the best pregame I've ever seen. That's for sure.
Perfect pairing, dude.
This is a great pregame.
Is it?
Yeah.
That actually might be a solid pairing.
Better now.
No, it's much better before you got here.
That might actually be a solid pairing because of the sweetness versus the pure earthiness of that 2015 Fine and Rare.
You know, I thought that same exact thing. I'm glad you said
it. Never had a 2015 Fine and Rare.
It makes me so happy to never have even had this cigar and agree with him.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
you're like, it's totally. I would have told you about it.
Oh my god,
dude! It still smokes really good.
I forgot what I'm
drinking. To dislike any human more than I've ever disliked any human, it's him.
I'm getting notes of apricot, maybe a dried.
I'm gonna mute my mic for a while. Alec, just take over.
How about grapeseed oil?
I get sandalwood on the cigar on the cold draw.
You didn't even do a cold draw. You literally lit it, just went after it. There's no cold draw. Oh shit! This is ridiculous.
Klein's like, "Are you showing up?" I go, "I'll show up. You'll like it." And he's like, "I don't even know you."
Nope.
I walked over there and I literally walked up to the gate and thought, if Nero's outside and doesn't recognize me, I'm gonna get eaten.
Oh, you're dead. Well, the beauty part is he loves you.
But if he doesn't know me and it's nighttime,
well, he would have saw that jacket and bit you for sure.
Hey Dan, how bad did it screw you up when I told you I hadn't committed to doing this?
Well, I knew Klein wasn't in chat, and you're like, I didn't commit to that. I'm like, oh, he's doing it now.
So Klein wasn't in chat, so I told him about it about 3 hours ago, and he spit his water out while we were on the phone, laughing.
I did. I literally spit it all over my counter. I'm like, that's the greatest thing ever.
Well, because it hadn't. I don't think either of you guys had announced it. Like Klein hadn't announced it on his channel or anything like that. And so when I said that, I was like, you know what? Now he's got. If I say it, you guys are gonna do it.
Yeah,
you guys have to do it.
Have to do it. He had already committed.
I had already committed.
Alec, what are you smoking?
I had a Kintsugi, and now I'm having a Gatekeeper.
Oh,
Corona.
Shit.
If I can
Shit! Brad Schulk jumped in for a $5 super chat. We're good.
Wait, what?
I got PayPal going for. We're doing.
Oh, I was like, who the fuck monetized this channel?
We're giving away 3 of these with
What's
just little packs I put together with lighters and cutters.
Okay, what's it? I want to see what's in the pack.
You're such a douchebag. That's what's in the pack. We're giving away.
Oh, shit.
We're giving away an Alec Bradley tumbler and a short version of one of those.
Oh damn!
And I'm giving away the coup de grace.
Oh my!
Lars,
stuff to give away right now.
Yeah, I just feel like I'm like fucking Oprah.
You get a prize.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, it's not every day you get 2 cigar soms on one channel.
There's only one, and he's sitting next to you.
I was talking about me and Alec.
I was wondering to see where that was going to go. I was wondering.
I made up the term, so I get to keep it.
Yeah, you definitely made up the term.
What is in the other bag?
There's
This is
literally a school, so you can become a cigar som, but you made up the term.
There's two.
Holy
There's
shit.
2 bags of that and 1 bag of that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they're hitters. Hitter bags.
You're gonna see how many of these are left after I leave tonight.
Yeah, hitter bags. We're not fucking around.
Who the fuck? Somebody kick Ivan Inderland out. I just packed a box for him today. It's not getting shipped out.
No, Ivan Inderland is now my favorite
Somebody
person.
kick him out.
Nope, he's in.
I'm voting him off our Patreon.
You know what? I'm making him a wrench.
He's no longer allowed a Patreon. Take your money.
Get
I
the
take
fuck
your money and
out.
leave.
You're
I
done.
felt so bad for the guy that was on Dan's live stream that got put on timeout 13 times.
Was that Jason Hathcock?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was bad.
Yeah.
That was bad.
That was funny as shit.
It
I'm
just
not-
kept
20
happening.
minutes. It was like a 20-minute timeout.
Yeah.
Oh, damn
I'm
sure.
gonna admit I was one of the people that did it also, not realizing he was already timed out.
Yeah. Apparently you and about everybody else.
It was so much fun. Like I honestly did the same thing. I'm like, I'll time his ass. Oh shit! Boom,
Yeah.
boom, 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 boom.
20 minutes later, the live stream
You
was
can
over.
come back when the stream's over.
Yeah.
Hold on. I gotta put something on Instagram. My somminess needs to be
Jesus.
everywhere.
Have you ever met anyone with a? I mean, look at the size of his head compared to anyone else's. It's unbelievable.
If that's not oh shit.
It's
Hold
Dan.
on.
It's the Cigar Som's first time
If that's
smoking.
not a cigar sound picture. I've never seen one.
That's the worst I've ever seen. Dude, you know who you look like? You look like the dad on the Munsters.
Holy shit.
You probably don't know what that is because you're.
I was gonna
12.
say he's not old enough to know what the
I
monster.
actually know what the Munsters is.
Doubt
No,
it.
I wasn't alive to watch it, but I know what it is.
Doubt it. What? You weren't alive
You're
to
so
watch it?
old, dude.
It's the dumbest thing you've ever said, and you've said a lot of dumb things.
All right. Well, I was gonna put that on Instagram and say come hang out, but
Tommy D says, "Fire Dan, best fucking thing I've ever seen."
No, Grant Hartway came up with the hashtag #CanDan.
Oh, Can Dan's perfect. That's
you
fantastic.
can't fire me from a channel I don't belong to. It's not possible.
Tim Evans said, "Did you land the new Blanton's Gold yet?" Nope. And you know when I'm gonna land it? Never.
Wait, that
Not-
already hit the States?
Apparently, he said it just landed there. I don't know where Tim Evans is at, but when it lands here, we'll never fucking see
The
it.
retail on the bottle is $125, so
Yeah, we're not gonna see that
it's
shit.
gonna be too much money.
I can't afford 125.
I'll sell my
Isn't it
Brit-
only-
grab a couple.
Isn't it only 90 euros in Europe?
What did I think somebody sent me a picture of one on a shelf for like $69.99 or something like that.
70 euros?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So we got Jason Carpentier, $5. Justin Medeiros, $10. Jacob Enriquez, $5, and Grant Hartwig, 10. Thanks, guys. You guys are all in.
Hartwig has like 30 entries right now.
What's the entry rules?
Every $5 gives you 1 entry in.
Okay.
Which I'm gonna like put ADHD whiskey to shame in the amount of time it's gonna take me to do this fucking giveaway.
Oh no. You don't have any mods keeping track
No.
of this shit?
No, well they can't. It's all through my PayPal. It's
Oh,
terrible.
I
You're
didn't
just
think-
gonna have to like scroll and stop and pick someone and do it that
Yeah, you
way.
know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let the whiskey som pick them. That's
wouldn't-
gonna fuck you guys all up.
I thought you were reaching for look at I even
Hold
brought,
on, get out your pen and paper, just like Matt.
I even brought my Som glass, dude.
You're so gay.
You brought
I
a glass.
My own glass for this
Yeah, because
experience.
I definitely don't have any glasses. Is probably
Your
best.
own unbranded glass.
Yes.
His own. Is that a neat?
Mine is branded Bourbon Junkies.
It's a Denver and Liley. They don't like us enough to brand the glass with our stuff on it.
Don't worry, he'll break that before he leaves.
That glass was like $65.
I just
He'll-
like how there's a patent on Glencairn glasses.
You what?
I like how there's a patent on the shape of the Glencairn.
There is?
Yes.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's what I'd like to say. Oh, let's talk about how you can't get a freaking OFBB for a distillery release on the 2nd. Yeah, they're not doing the release at the distillery this year. Breaking news. Came out today, I believe.
That's Stupid. Alec just had an in on a. He was at a store the other day, and they're like, "Hey, I've got a Old Forester birthday."
That was
bourbon
today.
Today, because I
Yeah,
got
today.
19, $500.
Yeah. Alec texted me, goes, "Hey, you want a BB 2019 for
Why don't
$530?"
you just act like you just heard it? I mean,
Holy
you don't-
shit, Alec, really?
You don't have to be the
Yeah.
greatest guy ever. Oh, really? Yeah. Don't tell me anything because
Really?
I'm the cigar som and I know everything that
You know,
happens in this whiskey
what
community.
I thought about doing was I was gonna just tape the whole side, and I was gonna go cigar som, whiskey som, geographist.
Geographist,
Yeah,
yes, that's
well,
definitely
that was
you.
from the last stream.
Yeah.
On the last stream it was I'm the cultured one, Sean's not.
That
I
is-
was calling out everybody's names and where they were from, and I was right 4 times in a row. So
Hey,
I took
uh,
the title.
I'll be right
Yeah.
back. One second.
what's the coil called? What was that? Alec Bradley? What? Is it
La Vega coil,
is a what?
La Vega,
No, what's the second part?
Vega.
No, coil.
That's the third part.
Wait, Alec, how is it pronounced coil?
It's Coyol.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I say.
say it again.
La Vega coil.
No, coil.
Coil.
Say it
La Vega, fucking delicious. Like
No,
I
say
don't
it
know.
one more time. Coil.
Coil.
He literally cannot say it.
Dude, John said I'm a life som.
You a
Is,
life.
Lar said I definitely am remembering that stream correctly, and somebody time him out for me.
No,
Um,
Is Sean Paisley still in here?
oh, was he in here?
he was.
What a piece of shit.
How does
Yep.
he pronounce? How does he pronounce a cigar? Herrera what?
Sean doesn't pronounce any cigars correctly. Not a single one.
Do you? No.
I have a text
No,
from
no.
says-
Dan is way better. Dan is way better.
wait for just a second.
Okay, is way better good? Or if
It's-
one person is 0% and the other one is way better, he could be 1% and still be way better.
no. It's drastically better. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, so he's 5%.
So it's like my palate when it comes to cigars. Perfect.
It's like your palate when it comes to whiskey.
Unfortunately, I couldn't leave a pause in there. I wanted a dramatic pause, but I knew if I left it there, you'd take advantage of it. So
Yeah,
I didn't.
I would have in a second. Dan was stereotyping everyone by their name. Seems fine.
Okay. One person I said was Australian. I said the money was Australian in the super chat because I had an A.
Yeah.
And then I said, but their last name's Russian. They said, I'm from Russia. I live in Australia. I'm like, I'm the greatest of all time.
Oh,
Nothing else matters.
you know, there's
know this if you watch-
literally no one in the world that has ever said that but you.
Klein would know this if he watched the channel.
Yeah, if Klein was a friend.
I'm not.
I drove to his house for this stream.
I had a migraine.
Me too.
You are a migraine. I just saw Klein's shirt. Every time my son slacks off school, I sarcastically say, "It's fine. You're going to grow up and live in a van down by the river." This is actually a cartoon that I sent to somebody and said, "Can you send me a shirt of Dan Shook?" And this is what I got.
Dude, Chris Farley's one of the funniest human beings ever to live.
Hey, is this any good? This Square Creek Junior?
This is Mick Foles.
That's Chris Farley.
This is Mick Foles.
It's from a skit. I have that DVD of his SNL skits.
You have a DVD player? How fucking old are you?
I don't. I used to
How
borrow
old are you?
great grandpa's.
Jeez.
He said I bought it from
Hey.
Klein.
Look, who has more gray hair?
We don't know if you have more gray hair.
That's Alec. Alec, I'll kick you the fuck out of here.
Oh, I could do it. This is
Yeah,
kind of fun.
yeah, Dan's got
I got the power over here.
Yeah.
Hey, have you guys had this? I have not had the Corner Creek 10-year, but I have the bottle. Any good?
So the Corner Creek non-10 year
Don't drink it.
is
Okay,
one of
put it
the
down.
worst whiskeys on the planet. Now I haven't had the 10 year, so I could be wrong. About
I mean,
that one.
you know what? That could be fantastic. You know what I would do? Take a Russo pour of that.
In that case, I don't know what to drink then. Hold on. Let me see what I got.
I'm about to get down on some blood oath because it's here.
those are my winnings. Oh, I have a surprise. I have a present for you.
You have a present for
For
me?
Fine, do a bottle chug of that blood oath.
Deal.
I don't give a shit.
Dan's winnings.
I might have done this to Klein's once or twice before, so
How is it?
A lot.
I haven't said, did Dan mute me? I'm dropping bombs and not getting any reactions.
I had a little. Oh, that's
I'll do
God,
a Bellmead store pick instead.
There you go.
there you go.
That's better.
Yep.
Probably.
Destination Bourbon. I just got your own Red Eagle.
Oh my gosh, Chris Reggie in the chat coming through like a superhero.
Chris Reggie's a fucking mod now. He's a man.
And he's also gonna send you Red Eagle, which is a bottle of freedom. Hey,
Chris Reggie, I love you, dude.
That was Dan. It was solid.
yeah.
Yeah.
We have some things coming from Sir Ryan early next week, I think. So
Chris
Nice.
Hot Buttery Rolls. You better believe that was a man chug.
Who's here, Michael?
I don't
it
know.
might have been my car.
It's probably Dan's car.
Why is it your car? The doorbell just rang.
Oh,
The
that's
doorbell
not-
rang. You better go check that out. It's probably the police. They saw Dan.
Dan,
We walked in his
Dan,
back.
are you doing that? Are you doing that Bardstown Zoom with
We
them?
are within 60 feet of a school. Dan's not supposed to
Okay,
be here.
that's not true at all. What did you say?
I said, are you doing that Bardstown Zoom with them?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I gotta see the
Okay.
date on that.
Next week, I think.
Is it? Ryan texted me a picture and a date, but I forgot the date already. So
Thursday.
I actually had one of your bottles. What did he say? Scroll back up. Dan L said something.
I'm not your fucking
Just do it.
computer bitch.
Yeah, you are. Put it. There it is. I actually had.
Need some glasses. To get
I actually had to give one of your bottles off the shelf because I had one extra bottle. He had to give me one of his bottles off the shelf because he had one extra bottle.
with my celebration, I deserved the bottle right after we tied.
Not even close.
So
I gave up. I knew I was so far in the lead. I'm like, I'm just gonna let Dan have the last one.
I have an
Hey,
open.
hold on. You have to read John Call's comment, Dan.
Oh, he called me a cigar Sam. I'll read it.
Yep.
Hey Dan, aka hashtag cigar Sam.
Shit. Look at this.
What's
we
going on, dude?
we got a fucking party going on here.
I'm a cigar. Happy birthday, dude.
Oh, happy birthday.
Sir Sean Opperman is here.
Here, slide in between us.
It says cigar Sam on it, if you're wondering. Yep. Well, I wrote it with a pen.
Opperman's here.
This
This is what you get on a Friday night, man.
I've never met Sean. How you doing?
That's Alec. That's Sean. Alec, Sean, Alec.
Nice to meet you.
Alec knows people that make cigars.
You want to run down the basement?
Hey, Dan.
Alex sells cigars to your father.
Yeah, just go down and grab whatever you want.
Okay.
Yep.
He says, hashtag cigar Sam. What's a good first cigar for someone that likes big flavors in bourbon and coffee? I got the perfect one off the top without even taking time to think about it.
Well, it's because you
Magic
got
Toast.
Magic Toast, 100%.
Magic Toast.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
Without a doubt. Because
Yeah.
he said he likes coffee. It goes. It's the best coffee ever cigar situation.
Hold on. Barrel proof barbell, AB Cigars, Alec. Do you guys have any box press ones you recommend? Definitely Prensado.
Am
Easy.
I a fucking cigar prophet, or can we change it to cigar prophet instead of Sam?
I don't
I
appreciate
need
you at
that.
all.
You know what's great, Alec, is I whispered Prensado right before you said it, and then you said Prensado, and my dreams came true.
I don't appreciate Dan one bit. Not one.
So basically, just because you agreed with me on the last two, that just makes me the cigar Som. And you're the
I
apprentice.
But here's the difference: is Klein respects your cigar opinion, so if he respects yours and ours is the same, he has to then respect mine.
Well,
That's true. No, that's true. That's true.
I think respect is a big word,
It could be.
a really big
It
word.
could be. I didn't mean to throw the R word out
Yeah,
there,
I mean, I appreciate.
dude. This,
I don't know. That thing is fucking beat up.
What did you do to that thing?
know. This is just
Dan was smoking from the wrong end. That's how much of a cigar Sam he is.
you cut the one end off, you pull from the other. No, dude, it was so. I'm ruining Klein's keyboard with
Don't
ashes
worry
right
about
now.
No, we're gonna get that the fuck out of here. Actually,
I got this from the store in like almost like all the way up. It was like cracked in half. The outside the wrapper was.
I wonder why it was $4 then.
Dude, I don't know because it's still smoking great. So
I mean, the flavor on that cigar is phenomenal.
Alec, that's the same store that I got the $25 Oliva box from.
I know. You made me buy a box of Olivas after that conversation.
That was fucking unbelievable.
I'm just gonna steal this thing. Look how good I look right now.
I know,
Why?
because I don't know.
This isn't even real life.
No.
Like people are gonna be disappointed when we meet now.
Yeah, you literally don't look that good ever.
I'm gonna have to.
I'm looking at you
Dan.
right now. You don't look that good.
And none of your hair looks gray on this camera.
I know.
I swear to God, this thing is actual magic.
It is.
Look how fucking white my teeth look.
I know.
Oh my fuck! I am buying. Is this a surface?
Dan's actual teeth are wood. They're not real.
Okay.
I don't know how this is
brushing
working.
a lot lately, dude.
Hold on, buddy. Right there. Yeah, take that one. And where's the cutter?
I gave it back probably.
That's right here. Here you go, buddy.
Halfway back.
There's a lot of very sexual content in chat right now.
Dan's glowing. Handsome Dan. Dan is equally as sexy in person. Oh my God.
Dan is not equally sexy.
Woo.
Well, all right. I'll take Trev Wilson's.
Barn Door says he's never even had an Alec Bradley.
Trev's like a sexy som.
All right. Somebody kick Edward Fulmer out of chat.
It's so magic you can't see Klein's hair. Haven't been able to for years, which is the weirdest part. You're good, buddy.
It's fucking ridiculous. I actually do. It's good for him.
Gives him the shit.
Yeah, exactly. Handsome Dan is the name of the Yale University Bulldogs mascot. There you go.
How crazy is it that I show up and just people show up in chat?
That
You were at 55 when I got here, and it was
Oh my
dwindling. She
All
was
right.
going down.
You know what? We're gonna end this.
My fault.
We are just gonna end this. We can't.
You know what I wanted to do, honestly, is I wanted to go post in the Facebook group, but I didn't know if you'd see it. I want to go post in the Facebook group and Instagram and everywhere and say, everybody in Klein's chat, leave for like 10 minutes, everyone. And then see if we get you down to like 10 or 15, and then I pop on and everybody comes back. That'd be the greatest thing of all time. That would have been the most fun thing I've ever done, probably.
You guys know the definition of a narcissist? Just want to know. Show them your jacket, whiskey som or cigar som, whatever the fuck you are this week.
Just a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Barn Door said it's amazing because Dan comes on stream and it instantly becomes homoerotic.
That is always the case. You
That's
know,
fair.
actually, every time Dan and I are in the same room, it becomes homoerotic.
Hold on. Let's ask Dan a trivia question. What's the difference between Spanish wine and every other wine?
Spanish wine's made in Spain.
He was listening.
To what?
The-
What happened?
So he was drinking Spanish wine, and
Okay.
I'm like, what's the fucking difference between regular wine and Spanish wine? He goes, Spanish wine is made in
Okay,
Spain.
you know what? I would like it to
I meant
No,
from a taste
Yeah,
perspective.
definitely you did. Hey, you know what the best? I have to tell everybody that's on stream because everybody will appreciate it.
No,
On the way over.
who's
yeah,
everyone? Everyone by no one.
but
That's what you mean.
No, everybody else is going to like this
No.
a lot.
You're
So,
way off.
I'm
Did you
on
grab
my
a
way
glass
over.
for me downstairs?
No, got the bottle.
You just grabbed the whole bottle. You're like,
Sean's
fuck
the
it.
bottle
All right.
type, yeah. Okay, so I'm on my way over and I'm talking to Sir Jeremy Sears, aka Father Time,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
And I go, yeah, I'm on my way to Klein's to crash his stream. And he goes, oh, you talk about Putin? And I said, what? And he goes, he calls everything vodka and he's bald. And I thought to myself, I have to tell him this.
That
'cause
man
this
is dead to me.
This is one of my favorite things that anybody's
Dead
ever
to me.
said about Klein.
I bought this bed because of that man. It's a problem.
Oh, you got the copper one?
Oh, yeah.
Is that Spider Co?
Yeah.
John
Yeah.
Paisley says, thanks for the invite. You're welcome.
Did you invite him?
No, I didn't invite any of you.
Hey, I definitely was invited. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Alex, the only person that was invited.
You said,
Yeah, Amanda was invited.
he said, thanks for the invite. You said, you're welcome. I thought you invited me, didn't show up.
No.
What a bad person.
Yeah, thanks for coming, Sean, you asshole.
Just send him the link.
Yeah.
Matt gets on in 20 minutes. Sean has 20 minutes.
You have 20 minutes, Sean.
Send
The
the
link
link.
to your email.
The link's in your email. That's funny.
Shit, that's hilarious.
Julie said, bourbon. Okay, ask Dan what's the difference between a keto and an elephant ear.
Yeah, Dan, what is the difference?
Can I tell you what I was eating in that picture? It's going to piss you off even more.
Nope. I don't want to know.
I'm going to have to tell
Nope.
you. So,
So anybody else that wants to talk, please talk other than Dan. Sean, how you doing, buddy? You doing good? Yep.
Yeah,
what are you smoking?
it's been a great day.
Yeah, what'd you grab?
Alec Bradley Tempest.
Tempest.
which one
Natural
is
or
it?
a Nicaragua?
Natural.
Hell
Natural.
yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect.
I like that one a lot. I might just see if I can smoke as many of these out of these bags tonight as I can. I'm
Fine.
telling you what.
Those are hitter bags, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, especially this one's got a blind faith in it, and that's a monster.
I didn't fuck around.
This one,
You really
Yeah.
didn't.
the La Vega Coil.
Hey, That's what it is.
I feel like I know.
Say it again.
Along with the gatekeeper Prensado, the box press Prensado, which is the one we were just talking about too, and a couple Tempests.
Dan, Prensado means pressed.
Dude, I knew that. I was just telling everybody
That it's the box press Prensado that's obviously pressed because that's what it means.
but it's a different press because it's a box press. You know what I mean?
What else press would it be?
Help me out. Skillet.
He says, "Help me out." There's zero chance I'm helping you out. You fucking cigar Sam. You tell him.
Oh, hey, in the Luxury Cigar Club box this month, there came a black and gold label Placencia that's a pretty big ring gauge, and it's almost like an octagon shape. It's like a really
so that's the Almafuerte, and that's called the Octa something. I don't remember what it is, but super good cigar. That's my favorite size in that cigar that they released.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have cigars in that size that they never released, but those are my favorite.
Of course you do.
That is compliments of Dan Shook right there. Someone is getting an empty bag as a giveaway.
We'll just pretend
Way
I
to go.
won. We'll just, Panini was the word I was looking for when I said skillet, unfortunately. I don't think you press a skillet.
Oh, Diamond.
Alec, you picked a terrible ambassador, Jeff.
That's absolutely true. I'm going to leave that one up. We're just going to leave that up for the rest of the stream.
Damn it, Jeff. Now
I actually chose Sean as an ambassador, and Dan just came with him.
How dare you know what?
My God, that makes so much more sense.
Kick him out.
Nope. There we go. Fucking Dan. Do not allow Dan to ever touch that again.
I believe Sean was talking about buttholes and stuff. About
Ivan wants to know. Wait a minute. Dan, will you answer this question for me?
am I on your left or right?
Yeah, am I right?
I just like, is he talking about me or Alec? Dude, I'm gonna be honest. Nobody knows who I am.
I'm the youngest of the bunch, so
Yeah. And
Nobody knows who I am because I don't look like your computer's so much better, Klein.
I'll buy one of these tomorrow.
You should. I'm telling
just
you.
to stream on.
Yep.
I only want the webcam.
That's it. That's all I want.
I think Matt has sold the most cigars. Tim Evans. I was just gonna say, Jeff Huck's gonna ruin everything for us. Matt is gonna pretend to smoke cigars and then become the new AB WhiskeyTube person. Did you see the GIF I posted on the Facebook group of Matt pretending to light a cigar?
Oh yeah.
It's the greatest GIF of all time.
I didn't see that.
Dude, he doesn't know how to light cigars because he doesn't smoke cigars. So him doing it without a cigar or a lighter is it's like a mime lighting a cigar who's never smoked a cigar, and it's fantastic.
Facebook is having a problem because I was on the Bourbon Junkies Facebook page today and it wouldn't load.
Who kicked him out?
Slade says that jacket makes Dan look 50.
Okay, you know what? First
I've
off,
never seen a jacket make Dan look younger. That's amazing.
look at that.
Wait, I sent Sean the StreamYard link and he didn't even jump on.
Well, it's because Sean's an asshole.
Sounds like a Sean move.
I mean, that's
Okay, it's so hot in that jacket. I lost
So hot in
14
this garage.
You look like you gained 14 pounds since I saw you last.
Fuck yourself. So I'm going to tell you what I ate. So we went to Black Rock and they
Alec, what are you smoking now?
Still on the gatekeeper, almost finished.
Oh, all
they
right.
have funnel fries.
Taking my time.
Chocolate
Where did you go to Black Rock in Fenton?
sauce. We went to Ann Arbor for Luna.
Oh, that's
So
right.
back on the way up, we hit up Black Rock thinking like, because Ricky is actually on a responsible diet.
Yeah.
So we get steak.
Is that when she sent me the picture?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you motherfucker.
Dude, funnel French fries, caramel. Ate so many, I almost puked in the restaurant.
Sean says, I mean, Dan could have just told me he was going to Klein's. Of course you could have.
I didn't know until like 7:54, whatever time. There's a timestamp on my phone.
That
of what time.
was easily maybe 2 hours ago. You could have let him know.
There's been a reminder on YouTube since Tuesday. What are you talking about?
Not that I was coming here though, because Klein texted me, and I texted Klein back at like almost 8. So I said, "What time are you streaming?"
I have never texted Dan ever. That's completely made up.
He just shows up.
Yep. If Why would I text him so he could wear that ridiculous fucking jacket and show up with that big fucking head of his? Never would have happened.
Oh, look at this. She's getting back to the point where the wrapper's not absolutely destroyed.
Oh, look at this. It's getting back to where I can smoke it like a real person now. Like the cigar som I am.
I'm a cigar som, so I smoke vintage. All
Oh,
right?
do you?
Yeah.
What'd you do to age that? Oh, you just bought it that way.
I left it in a humidor for years, went and found it after I forgot about it. It's like an orphan barrel situation.
Sounds perfect.
Grant, that was not a bottle chug. I was just taking a sip from the bottle to see if that's what I wanted.
Hey Reggie, do you like having your wrench? If you do, put Alan Emmerich in timeout.
And Sean Paisley.
Sean was at the hut. He packed things. And we discussed, we got...
Klein's rotary phone can't text. That's what he said.
That's true. I just get numbers every time. We had a quote given on something today, so Sean was over for that. Kevin said, I'm in the driveway, but Nero thinks I'm dating and keeps crying. Nero likes me.
That is
Me and
very
Nero
true,
are
Kevin.
friends.
When are the Calibri cutters and lighters coming in?
No idea. I ordered them.
Okay.
That's where we're at.
You know, if you want
I want to order mine. So.
Cutter and lighter, just go to Opperman's Cork and Ale. I mean, you don't need that Bourbon Junkies bullshit on it anyway. Just go there and buy one.
Alec actually has a one-off Bourbon Junkies straight cutter that he sent me a picture of.
I saw that. Great. He wrote BJ in black letters on it. That's
on
fantastic.
on the blade.
Yeah.
Not even where you engrave it.
That's the best ever.
He said, I'll send you this if you want a straight cutter, a Bourbon Junkie straight cutter. Just send me a picture and it's just written BJ on it.
It's fantastic.
I'm a bit of an asshole.
All right,
funny.
we got 14 minutes, so I should probably run this giveaway here.
Oh, it's gonna take way longer than that.
Probably.
Yeah. All right, so
back and smoke and
the
drink.
last one we
Hold on, Tommy D's got an actually good question for Alec or I, but I'll let Alec go.
This is my stream. Shut your fucking mouth. So we got Elliot Sands, $5. Meredith McCurry, $5. Neil Solomon.
The problem is I can't mute Klein for this answer.
$5. Jonathan Hester, Jonathan Call.
Can you read faster?
Julie, what the actual fuck? Thank you so much. $50. Infinite Maintenance and Cleaning, William Davalar, $5.
Sir Davalar.
Jacob Enriquez, $5. All right. Team Dan Whiskey Cigar Som. Somehow that's not gonna win. Just so you know.
Oh my gosh.
All right, Sean, sit in my seat.
Wait, why? What are you doing?
I'm gonna go grab paper so I can do this.
Oh, great.
You're pulling a mat?
Your house.
He doesn't know how to work computers.
This stream is about to get drastically better. So, dude, I feel like this
Is he done with
webcam
that?
is like a Klein smokes about a half a cigar if he smokes one, so that's probably about good. Oh shit, he's back.
I heard that. But
You're gonna make me get up.
No, you're good. Stay there.
What's your PayPal? How do people know who to send money to?
Oh, they look on the stream.
Somebody put Klein's PayPal in chat.
DC's been running it for me, man. He's the fucking man.
Was DC the one that sent you the Sam Houston 14 from Tennessee?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you bring yours?
No.
Okay.
I forgot all
Good
about
job.
it. Fuck you.
Good job. Thanks for nothing.
ADHD Whiskey said, hell yes, or happy birthday to Sean.
Yeah, happy birthday, Ops.
Thank you,
My
man.
man.
Of course, it's a PayPal me link. Is that a clickable
Hold on.
link?
Sorry, I'm replying on YouTube right now.
Alec, no, say out loud what you were going to say. Answer Tommy's if you saw it.
Well, I just did. Hold on. I just typed it in
Say out loud.
somewhere. Where's Tommy's question?
Put in a bag with a wet towel. Oh, shit. You can read.
Yeah, so Tommy, if you take a Ziploc bag and wet a paper towel and leave it in there for 48 hours, it will pump a ton of humidity in that cigar, and then put it in your humidor for a week to rest, and that should really bring it back to life.
I did that, and you thought I was a dumbass.
Well,
No. You
Con, you're good, man. You're good.
Put them out and then put them in a bag.
Sean, what are you
Wait.
drinking?
This is a little NOA. Actually, Tanner got me this for my birthday today. That was super cool. I'm a huge Ardbeg fan. So.
I need to get up your way and come to your store. That's for sure.
Hey, sounds good to me. We'll put you up somewhere.
You can stay
I know
here.
we sell cigars to your dad's store.
Yeah.
Did you write everything down?
Yep.
You got to rewrite them down.
Wait until my
Right,
name's
you
on the
kinda
place
knew
till
I-
I put a walk-in humidor in our shop.
That guy's
in
out.
Midland, but it'll happen.
Please do. I will come up and visit immediately.
Sounds good, man. We'll make it happen.
All right. So
You want this guy back
no,
now?
no, you're good. No, I gotta run this. So I'll do random numbers. I gotta add fucking Dan Shook.
I
How are
actually
you gonna create random numbers with a notebook, dude?
I'm gonna do it on my phone and I'm gonna put them in.
You want help?
Nope.
He needs help.
All right, run a random number.
72.
You're an asshole. All right, I'll do it myself.
Well, what do you mean run a random number?
There's no random numbers.
Give me a range.
JB asked, "How's the AB Magic Toast?" I'll let you answer that, Dan.
Do you like happiness? Because if you do, it's a good road to go down.
All right, do a random number between 1 and 52.
Okay. 31.
31.
Oh, Klein almost dropped his phone.
31 is Meredith McCurry.
Meredith McCurry.
Ring
There's
the bell.
number
What did she win?
She won one of the. So the first, we're gonna go 3 packs of cigars with the cutters and the things and the
So
lighters.
one pack per winner.
1 pack of cigars, a lighter, and a cutter.
Okay.
And then the third is this,
Okay.
or the fourth is
Fourth,
this,
yeah.
and the small one of these, and the
Okay.
5th is this.
Holy shit. Okay.
All right, so 1 to
Trev,
52.
this is definitely why you're always in charge of this.
I got this. What?
1 and 52.
Sean's turn.
Oh shit. 10.
As he's taking a drink.
Chris Reggie.
Oh shit.
Chris Reggie won a pack of cigars.
I like Chris.
Dan.
51. I forgot what the top number was for a second.
Nobody's asking me.
Alec's turn.
Alec, your turn.
Wait, who won 51?
Nope, that doesn't matter.
I'm going to answer for Sean Paisley, and that's going to be a 42.
What?
42.
42. 42 is DC.
My turn?
Yep.
52.
How many did you get?
I don't know how many numbers there were. I know it's 50.
1 and 52.
Oh shit. 40. Nope. 18.
Well, 52's pissed now.
52 is me. I can't draw my own number.
Justin Medeiros.
Not. Okay. Sean's turn. Wait, how many more do you need?
Last one.
Okay.
Sean.
27.
Oh shit. Nobody picked Klein's favorite number.
Julie Like.
Okay, so who won?
So
What are the names?
First place, pack of cigars and a cutter and a lighter. Number 1 was Meredith McCurry. Number 2 was Chris Reggie. Number 3 was DC. The tumbler and the small lighter was Justin Medeiros. And the bottle of
Larceny BP.
Larceny Barrel Proof
31
A120 was Julie Like.
There you go. I don't know if anybody heard him, but if you didn't, please say
Hey.
something.
They did.
Oh my gosh. This glass and this bottle of whiskey.
Just kind of hard to tell how much you're
I
But he
know.
says it was fixed.
6 ounces. And
What'd he say?
Slade said it was fixed. DC said, I want the bourbon, fuck the cigars. I don't know if DC's a smoker. You guys got to figure out trades on your
Yeah,
your own
DC can
situation.
trade with Julie. I'm good with that.
I don't know if Dan or Julie trade or smoke either.
Well, Julie got a Dan and Julie got a bottle of Larceny. So you
Um,
take that spot?
Barn Door wants to know if the
On
tumblers.
our website, but you should be able to get that on our website.
Yeah, tumblers are on the website. These are on the website.
Those are the best ever. For
The
real.
everything. The lighters are on the website. All this shit's on the website.
Julie said she
I like
likes
how
it.
it is more than I do on our website.
Julie, do you want to trade cigars with DC? We can do that.
Julie and DC may trade it up. Dan, I didn't know Dan.
All right,
likes
Dan
cigars.
said swap. All right, there you go. DC, you got the. If that's cool with you guys, then I'll swap that out. DC can get the Larceny, and you can get the cigars. I'm good with that. If you guys are good with that.
Wrapper is so beyond fucked at this point because I took the sticker off or the band off of it.
Oh my god, that was a big mistake.
Dude, as a cigar som, I should have known better.
Yeah.
DC says
Fucked
Julie
up.
perfect. Dan says I fucking love cigars.
Oh yeah,
All right.
he said effing.
I did it for him,
I know.
just so you know.
I'm happy.
Yep.
Okay, Slade, you might be wrong on that, dude. Just saying. Who got? Okay, if you guys didn't win this and don't have one of these, I swear to God, that is literally all I use in the hut anymore. And I started my bonfire with it the other day. So,
Yeah, that works too.
dude, puts out an insanely huge flame if you let her rip.
It really does.
Yes, Jeff Huck says 4 minutes until ADHD. So just so you know, that's absolutely right. If you're not going on to ADHD whiskeys, what the fuck are you doing?
I just want people to hear this. Oh, knock off your ash first, dude. Do you not know how cigars work?
He's on a
Alec.
cigar song, apparently.
Alec, did you see this over here, dude?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I did.
He's just relighting ash.
You know what, Alec?
I mean?
Get the fuck off my stream.
Take me off.
I can't. I love you.
Okay, perfect. Love you too. You have the
Guys,
power. I know.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight and enduring
No,
this.
thanks for having me.
You're
And
welcome.
just chilling with Alec and I, because this is really what we wanted, was just a stream where we could just hang out and drink and smoke and enjoy all of you.
And you're
because
welcome.
This has been
Clyde,
fantastic.
I appreciate you. You're the only WhiskeyTube channel that has ever invited me on a live stream.
I
That's
know.
not true.
That's absolutely true.
That's fake news. And you
Totally
fucking
true.
know it.
Absolutely
Nope.
true.
When
You heard it
you
here
shut your
first.
mouth-
You heard it here first, all of you.
Where's the mute button?
The only one.
When
Only one.
Alec was coming to Michigan,
Only one.
we bought microphones
Only one.
so Alec could live with us when he came here.
Not true.
That I'll show you a fucking receipt.
Let's see it. Where is it?
All right.
It's
okay.
true. No, it's true. It's true. It's true.
Sure.
No, it's going to take him longer than 3 minutes to bring
That's
up that
the way-
receipt.
That's a super good point.
No,
And we
that's
don't have time
way
for that.
far back.
This thing is just destroyed.
Oh, you're the worst.
Oh.
You are the worst. Literally the worst cigar som ever.
It is getting worse. It's just getting worse. It's unfortunate.
I just wish that any of you could be here to understand what it's like to deal with this guy in fucking real life. It's
About the same as it is to watch me.
Ugh.
Fucking
It's going to take me more than 1 minute to scroll back to that text where you said you bought microphones.
I archived our receipt emails too, and going through archived emails on a phone is not real fun. So
I just want you to know I've been
I'm
out there. Alec, I've been out there many times. I've never seen more than 2 microphones.
you know what I can't wait for.
Completely never seen more
That's
than
'cause
2
they're
microphones.
still in the box because you piece of shit.
Never seen them.
I want to explain this to you. Someday Klein's gonna come. We're gonna invite Klein over.
Never seen them.
To be on our live, and I'm gonna get out an extra microphone and not let you use it. Is what I'm gonna do.
That sounds perfect. It's just like sitting next to Dan anyway. Why would I need a microphone? You can't like ever say anything with him on the stream
That's
anyway.
fair.
You can just Matt Porter whisper.
We got 3 seconds.
Rap, sing some songs,
Is it me you're looking for?
do some hand gestures. What was Matt gonna get laid tonight?
Yeah,
Hand gesture
Gonna
with
get
the-
laid
yeah.
tonight.
That was so good, dude.
So just so you know, it's 10 to 9.
You guys have
Now,
2
Not now.
minutes to get over to Matt's stream.
It's 10 o'clock. Where are you looking at the time?
I'm showing 10 o'clock.
You guys got to get to Matt's stream now.
Oh, boomer over here. Looked at how long
Good
you've
night,
been.
guys. And girls.
All right, guys. Alec, don't go anywhere. Love you guys.
I'm not.
Get over to Matt's stream. You motherfucker. Love you. Thank you so much.
See you guys.
Thanks for everything.